everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nico and I am a full-time eBay reseller up in the mountains of Wyoming. So I am freezing today. It's 53 degrees out. It's June 13th, 2023. So I had picked this out in one of my haul videos. It's kind of more of a seafoam green than what you're seeing. I like the color better that it really is rather than what you're showing. But anyway, this is a Sundance shirt and I love the detail on it. And I had picked this out to wear in the winter like a normal human. But here I am. It was cold last night and we hate to turn the heat on because then midway through the day when the rain kind of quits drizzling, it gets pretty hot in here. And so we hate to turn our heat on. So I am wearing a cowl neck sweater today. So I also had a change of plans. As I've been mentioning, my mom flies in from seeing her brother or my uncle tomorrow in Denver on Wednesday, and I just could not get myself together to get all this work done. We had a crazy busy Sunday, and then my son and I were planning on garage sailing Friday. And then I'm having company come for 2 days. And they aren't staying with me, but we will be hanging out at the house a lot. And I want my house to be where I want it. And, you know, nice food and all of that. So that was the plan, is to, you know, just work today to try to dig out. And then just run up and get my mom and come back. Which to me was a huge waste of time because that's like a 6-hour round trip drive. And not sourcing, not doing anything. Well, we looked at the weather, my son did, and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are going to be very, very rainy in our whole area and where we normally garage sale. So it doesn't mean that there won't be some garage sales that I'm going to miss, which is going to hurt, but there won't be the, 40 garage sale weekend. People are not going to do that with the potential for as much rain on Thursday night. Their yards will be muddy and all of that. So I'm sure I'll miss about 10 good garage sales, but we made the decision to cancel out, as far as me, going to garage sales on Friday. My son will do what he can locally, and I'll do whatever is here in town locally. But as far as hanging out on that side of the mountain, waiting for garage sales on Friday, I'm not going to do that. So I am suddenly changing my whole plan today. I was just going to do editing videos and clean and keep going. But I'm going to go ahead, since I'm driving to Denver tomorrow anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go tonight. I have a free hotel night on my points since I'm there so much. So I'm going to go ahead and use my free hotel night. I'm going to leave here in about an hour, a little over an hour. Try to get to the bins by about 5 or 6. Even if I just get there for 1 or 2 rotations, I'm going to start pulling things to go consign. And then I'll wake up, I'll go back to the bins from 8 to 10, 8 to 11, something like that, until I feel like I have a couple of bags to go pedal around. And then I will go do as much of that route as I can before my mom flies in. So I should have, if I leave the bins tomorrow by 11, by 10, let's see, what did I say? 8 to 10. That would be about 3 or 4 rotations. And I'm not trying to get like high-end eBay stuff. I'm just trying to get really nice stuff that this consignment store might take. So depending on how the bins perform, even if I leave there at 11, that gives me about 5 hours to drive to 5 different stores, depending on drive time and traffic, to at least try to peddle this again and test out the consignment theory that I've been doing. It worked wonders last week. I have a $150 gift card to the one place, and then I have $150 at least. I haven't checked my balance at this new one because they just sell it for you, and then you get the money after they sell it. The other one pays you cash up front or a gift card up front. So I don't know what my balance is at this one that I'm going to head to today and drop off. I'll check it and I'll let you know in a couple days. But either way, I have about $300 just in credit anyway. So I feel like I'm just leaving a mess. This is all amazing stuff. This is hand-picked stuff. There's at least 60 or 70 items there that I was going to photo today. And anyway, and then I think I have 200 items total that are not in the system, with the jewelry, that I need to be working on with the milk bottles that I've talked about and haven't shown you yet. Then I have 5 more items of my son's, which are pretty intense things. It's like heavy wrapping, but they're like $200 or $300 items. So I feel like I'm just kind of leaving a lot of good inventory to go get more inventory. And that's dumb to me. I don't like buying this much ahead, except maybe in the winter I might. But then I want it stacked up, labeled, and put in the back room, not just kind of everywhere all over my office. But the problem is, 6 hours on the road is a lot. It's exhausting, and I love my mom, and it's good mom and daughter time, and we'll go have supper tomorrow when she flies in. But the truth is, I'm having company too this weekend, and if I'm gonna drive somewhere 6 hours, I have to turn it into a legitimate business trip. So, because I don't have, 6 hours just to go take some time off, because I'm taking so much time off this weekend with my company. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get in the car here in a couple hours. I will drive to Denver, like I just told you the whole thing, and then I'll either come back really late tomorrow night if I'm rested and feel like that I'm not tired driving. I'll be back around 10 or 11 tomorrow night. Otherwise, I'll sleep one night at my daughter's apartment, and that'll be free. It won't cost me anything added to my cost of goods, and then I'll come back very early Thursday morning. It'll actually be really nice to have 3 days at home versus the one I was going to have. So now I'll have 3 days in a row. I'll have most of Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then my company doesn't come till like 11 on Sunday. So that'll give me 3 days to do half work days, get my listings up, get my shipping out, and then just have half a day cleaning days, kind of organize my life, and get the house so that it's nice when people come over, and do some cooking and some baking and things. So I'm actually looking forward to that. It's a blessing to have gotten to a point to where I not only have 200 items, but I also have a $300 in shopping cards that I can use. If you saw my videos in January, February, March, you can go back and look at those. You'll see me almost in tears because I could not get out of town to get inventory, and my store was shrinking, and my sales, I was hardly making enough to really get by on my bills because I just unexpectedly could not get out of town. It was not fun. So this is chaotic. It's honestly just total chaos. Good thing the jewelry is little, so even though there's 200 or 300 items in there that I need to do, it's compact. So it's kind of chaotic, but it's good. Life is good. I'm blessed to have the work, and so I don't want to complain. But I feel really good today. I'm actually excited. It's just a switch gear thing. It's halfway through the day in Wyoming. In 5 hours, I'm going to be at the bins in Denver. It's just a mental switch that I've got to learn to get better at it, because winter will come again, and then my time is not my own. It's like I've got to go when the weather says I can go, and I need to get better at just being like, okay, switch and go this day and not go that day. And same with the rain. I mean, it does not rain in Wyoming. It either snows or it's nice. We don't get tons of rain in Wyoming at all. And so this is odd that garage sales are wiped out because of this much rain. All right, guys, we have 7 orders since yesterday. I did ship yesterday on Monday. Today's Tuesday. I don't even know what day it is. So yes, I did ship up until about noon or 1. I think I finally got my mail to the mail yesterday at about 1, and it's 11:15 now. So we've had 7 orders overnight for $329.21. It's okay because we have a high-end item, so that's why it's okay, but I am splitting this with my son. So it's still not where I need to be because I'm giving him, $65 of the profit on this. But it's okay. I did not list till late in the day yesterday, and then I have been getting listings up this morning, but I did not list early in the day, so my Monday sales were pretty pitiful, actually, the rest of the day. So let's go ahead and get this one out. I won't pull it out completely. I think it's, I've got it bubble wrapped because this is such a high-end item. Anyway, I won't show you a picture of bubble wrap. But what this is... Oh, FedEx is here. Oh, sorry, guys. I don't know if I can get over now to, I think it might, See if it turns it off. Okay. My mouse, when on this computer, it freezes, and then you can click it, and then it comes back. But if I'm on top of the end button on the thing, then that's weird. So anyway, this is Oral-B IO Series 8 rechargeable electric toothbrush. It's the color violet, it's ametrine, and it has the travel case. So this was something my son bought for Amazon from Target. It didn't work out. Either Amazon took the listing down or who knows what. You know how Amazon is. So anyway, this is new in the box, or new open box. And so, there's another ka-ching. So we did take an offer this morning of $137 plus shipping, so $159.56. This is about a $250 toothbrush, so we were trying to get more like $165 plus shipping, but this is a great offer. So we're happy with it, especially for open box. Someone, you know, people can tell by my feedback, but they don't know us. They don't know what we're selling them. So I think that's actually a really good price. I'm excited that my 6 hours in Denver is gonna kind of pay off. I hope I can, and the goal is to find, like in 4 hours today, if I can find, you know, not 4 hours, 2 hours tonight and 2 hours tomorrow, if I can find a good amount of really good sellable consignment inventory. That's really my purpose. My purpose is not to buy eBay inventory. Obviously, I'm hoping that will come out of the woodwork too, and I'm hoping I'll get some high-end eBay items, but if I don't, it's okay because I have so much consignment credit. All right, guys, I don't even know where my tape gun is. Let me grab it. I know I could edit these videos and give you this impression that, you know, I could give you a whole different impression of myself and always look organized, always look like I've got it all together. But I just hate to do that to someone going full time, because then they look at themselves and they're like, what is going on? You know, this is really hard. And so I just show the truth, at least truth of my life. Maybe some other people have it streamlined better than I do. I am working on it, but this is my real life. I have big windows behind this computer, so I don't have a place where I could put a hook for a tape gun other than way over here. You know, I see people who have like a backdrop or a big wood desk behind them, and then they hang their tape guns on hooks, and I need that. I need to always know where my tape gun's at, and I need more surface space, so I really do need to get this off of my desk. I will figure it out. I guess I could put little hooks right here, but under the table, but I feel like I would always be hitting those. Okay, so this is going to Stoughton, Massachusetts. I charged $14. Parcel Select is $12.25, but this is a $140 order, so I want to get insurance. So I'm gonna bump this up to priority. Let me find it here. Just plain straight priority. I don't know why I can't find it. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to spend a little bit of our profit doing this, which I hate, but I want to make sure that I get the insurance. So, see, it's like a $5 difference. So I should have really charged more in shipping, but you always hope that it'll go to California or something, and I hate to charge $25 in shipping. So anyway, I'm going to get the insurance for $17.90. And then I'm going to add signature at delivery. Let's see, it'll actually be cheaper because I got to buy more insurance anyway to go back to Parcel Post. I'm going to do that. That'll be $12.25. Then I'm going to add signature at delivery and additional liability, because that way I get the whole $137 covered. If I just go with priority shipping, it's only $100 in insurance, and this way I get $137. So this isn't as bad. I charged $14. It's going to cost $18.67. So my son and I will each lose a couple bucks, but we're protecting ourselves in some way. At least they won't claim that it didn't show up, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and print this. Next Monday, by the way, is Juneteenth, and that's kind of a newer holiday for the post office to take off. I think it's only the second year they've taken it off. So just FYI, I just remembered it today, or heard it today. I didn't remember it. I just heard it today from somebody. So remember that next Monday, there won't be shipping going out by the post office. And that helps me because I have company that day, so it's actually nice. I actually will have a real Monday off because I'm going to come home and make sure that I don't have to list that day. I will cook and have fun with my company, but I won't have to even ship that day. So that's actually really weird for me. And that's another reason to be home Thursday, Friday, Saturday, to just keep my one-day shipping going out. Especially on Saturday, I want to ship any orders I possibly can. And then I will pre-ship for Tuesday. So Sunday night, after my company goes back to the hotel to rest, I'll get my orders ready for Tuesday if I want to. I might just take the entire weekend off and not do nothing. I might ship on Saturday morning and then just quit until Tuesday. That's where I hope I can get myself to. I'm trying to get there. Okay, so we've got signature on that. I always mark out what's on the box. First of all, because at Christmas, people buy used gifts for people. They buy used books. They buy all kinds of stuff. And then, you'd be surprised how finicky people are, They don't want people to know they're ordering a used toothbrush. That would embarrass some people. So, it's not used, but it's open box. So, anyway, I do that. Just protect my customer that way if they are embarrassed of that. All right, this is a clearance item. I'm super glad. Greg Norman, women's size 18, nice size in a pair of kind of golf shorts. No reason that these shouldn't have gotten like $8 to $10, but I've had these 2,000 items ago. I don't know. I cannot put my finger on why I couldn't get $8. I know this is a low-end item. I know Greg Norman, the sell-through rate is horrible. I would never pick it up again, but I still wish that I could have gotten like $7 or $8. But anyway, I took $2.50. I need it. I need this kind of stuff out of my store that I can't figure out how to move. And so it's $9.60 total. Where is my eBay tape now? Feel like I'm very unorganized now, but that's okay. That's the one good thing about nursing. Even if I never go back and work as a nurse again, I learned during nursing school and during my shifts at work to be able to handle just feeling like you would never catch up. Even though it wasn't true, I had never had a career like that where I felt like I couldn't get a hold of it. And during nursing school, you just, no matter how hard I worked, and I graduated just fine and passed my test the first time and all that good stuff. So I was a good student, but I never felt like I could get a handle on it, never felt like I knew how the heart really worked. And then as I graduated and got into working, then of course, I learned, but they don't teach you everything in nursing school. And then when you're on the nursing floor, you just feel like you've got 4 or 5 or 10 people to take care of, and you're never going to catch up. So I've kind of learned to live with that feeling, but I don't like it. I never got to where I liked it. But anyway, this is 8.3 ounces. I'm going to charge them for 9 or put 9 in. So it's $5.17 plus shipping, so $6.95. So yeah, it's weird for me to have that feeling now where I feel like, I got all this stuff. Because normally I try to keep a pretty decent handle on being organized, but not until Saturday. By Saturday night, I think I'm going to feel like I'm in control again when I get back and get all this cleaned up. I had a $60 offer this morning on a jacket that I turned down. I showed it to you during a haul. It's a leather jacket, but it's got cutout. It's cut out like it's a leather, but then they cut out leaves in it, and it's a brand called Dakota West. So if you did not catch my haul video, go check that out. And it's definitely a bolo, and it doesn't look like much, especially this jacket. It's a size small, so it just looks like this kind of weird art to wear thing. But I countered at 120. I'm going to hold out for a while on that. But yeah, it's really hard to turn down a $60 offer, that's for sure. And even on the Oral-B, he offered 125, and so I called my son and I'm like, you know, should we take it? And then we countered at 137 and he did take it, so I'm thankful for that. All right, this is a Mizuno Samurai baseball glove. It is a right-handed catcher's mitt. I'm not going to pull it all the way out, but definitely look out for mitts. This is a right-handed throw, and it has a number. For those of you who might know, it's a GXC95Y, and it had some scuffs and wear, but nothing too horrible. And I take like 15 pictures of even a glove. So this sold for $46.99 plus shipping, so $61.29. And this is half of my son's. He's the brains behind the baseball gloves. I do pick them up now that I've seen him do so well, so I do stop and look up the numbers. They actually are very easy to look up, and they're no harder than clothing to ship. I mean, I just threw this one in a padded flat rate. It's so easy to ship. Nothing's going to happen to a baseball glove, right? I mean, it better not. So 2 pounds, or 1 pound 82. So let's see what I have in here. Okay, priority mail padded flat rate. This is going to California, $8.30, and I charged $9.95. So yeah, as soon as I'm done, I'll print off the Oral-B net profit sheet, the order summary sheet or whatever it's called, and then I'll print this one off. Then I will put it in a file over there, and my son has like 5 other sales, and so then this weekend I'll try to get his paperwork caught up and we'll split everything. The jewelry from my consignment customer, I had done about 5 bulk lots, and they weren't real huge ones. I was trying to really show every piece in the lot. I've had really good success just putting like 25 items together in a bulk jewelry lot. But this one I took a little bit better pictures, and so people can probably, you know, there's no mystery in what they're getting, in other words. So that might take away some people who are bidding just thinking that there could be something rare in there. But so none of them ended well. I was too high. So I got all of those relisted, and we'll see what happens on those. I need to get some jewelry sales for my lady so she doesn't think I'm not getting it done. All right. We have a North Face jacket. I won't pull it out. It is a green camouflage North Face jacket, which normally, well, it's a fleece, I should say, a fleece jacket. There is a vintage North Face jacket that's camouflage, and it was made in conjunction with the military. I've just heard about this. I've never found one. And so anytime you see North Face with camouflage, look it up, because that one, for some reason, it's rare. And I want to say they said like $400 or $500. I'd have to go look again. But anyway, I'm always this, you know, I got a little excited when I first saw this because it was North Face and camo. But, or no, oh, I lied. Okay, this is not camo. This is a Cali stripe. I lied. That's why. Okay, this is a different thing. This is a Cali stripe, California stripe. I don't know. This also has a substantial amount of pilling on it. So that's why I took an offer of $15 plus shipping, so $25.91. Not bad for a bins pickup, but someday I'll get a video made about like North Face bolos. If I could get everything done that I think of, it'd be a great world, but especially for YouTube. I have all kinds of ideas and never get them all done. All right, this is a little over 1 pound. Let's see where this is going. No promotions of any kind were used on this. This is going to California also, so $8.30, and I charge $9.95. Okay. So what I'm probably going to do, just so I can get out of here since I'm driving so far, is normally I would just finish this because I think my VA has this one done already. Instead, I'm just going to pull the sheets out, and I'm going to take all the sheets from this kind of stuff. And between the photos and the sheets, I can double check his work. I just want to make sure I don't forget that I had a flaw, because he does not leave this picture in the listing. He takes it out when he's done. So I want to make sure that I didn't forget if there was a flaw in here. So I'll grab all of those sheets, and in the morning before I go back to the bins from the hotel, I'll launch like 10 items tomorrow. Normally I would have them just scheduled out, but I don't want to hang out another 30 or 40 minutes when I'm driving that far. I just want to go get to the bins. If I'm going to go, I want to go. I have about a half a IKEA bag of stuff that I either pulled out of my store or I bought it last time at the bins to go consign, but it needed washed or something was wrong with it. So I have that half a bag to go peddle around tomorrow to these consignment stores, but I'm hoping to have 3 or 4 every time I go. All right, this is a Tommy Bahama shirt. This is more where I'm trying to aim. I mean, the other 2 sales of my son's are way over $20. They just, we have to split those. But this is my own. This is $31.34 plus shipping, so $33.68 on a Tommy Bahama shirt. This is a silk one. Let's see, it's sold with the 22% off coupon and not promoted. I don't think I promoted it. I figure, you know, it's that time of the year, a silk Tommy Bahama. If I am going to promote it, I'm going to promote it at like 3 or 4%. I'm not going to promote this at 10% unless I just start to realize that I have to compete. But I'm trying to pick up things that I am the competition on, like they're rare enough and people want them. I'm just trying to do that kind of competition, not compete, you know, with 5,000 other Christopher and Banks shirts. That's just me. This is going to Manor, Texas, $4.88, and I charged $6.95. Thankfully, I used to work out of town, and then plus all my bins trips, I can actually get ready to leave in like 15 minutes, if I have to. I've had that happen where I was supposed to be at work the next day, and then, you know, you hear of a storm that somehow you didn't know was coming, or they upped the degree of the storm. So I've gotten to where I don't have a travel checklist, which a lot of people do. They have a print off of everything they need, because I have a friend who she works for the FBI. She's a translator, and you know, she gets calls suddenly like, hey, you need to be here, you know, in a few hours or something. And so, you know, it is a thing for a lot of people, and she has to just get ready really quick. So so that's cool. All right, let's see where we're at now. All right, this is a Molly DVD. This is sealed, so I won't take it out. It's no big deal. We thought maybe it would sell for more. This is also my son's. It's a Polka Party Volume 3 DVD, and it's also signed on the front. And polka videos, I'm telling you, can be money. Polka DVDs, all of that, it can. And I think this one lists for a lot more, but it's just such a slow seller that I think he decided to let it go. So this sold via promoted. It's $17.38 all in. Okay, this is $5.17. I charged $6.75. Okay, and then I think I have another order to tell you about, but that's all I have in person. It just came in while we were here. So let me put this label on, and then I'll tell you what I have. Okay. I wanted to thank Jackie too. She's really a good commenter on my channel, which helps a ton. But when I was listing, she was saying, you know, you can use earth tones if you want to, but neutral is actually a much higher search rank word. And I'm like, why didn't I think of that, you know? So if I have room, I'll use both because I like earth tone, but I think she's right because she apparently has done the research and I haven't, that neutral is a really good alternative. So I'm going to check into that. So thank you for that. And then on those Bowden pants, you know, they have the stripe down the leg, and I'm like, what is this? I mean, or how do I search that? And it's true. I believe Jackie was the one who told me that's just a band stripe, and even on Bowden pants, that's what you would do. So I'm going to do that. Oh, okay, we have 2 more here. So yeah, my husband didn't pull these, or they just paid. So let's see. Title IX pants, women's 12, gray straight leg. And then I have wool in parentheses, or I mean wool with a question mark. This is something I edited on my last editing video. The fabric tag was missing, so I didn't know what fabric they were, but they're heavier. They're not like a golf nylon chino, and I wanted to make sure people knew that. So thankfully, this is gone. I finally got it to move. $9.99 plus shipping, so $21.79. And then my next one is also a flawed item. It's Mizzen in Maine, which is a good shirt still. It's not the bolo it used to be, but Mizzen in Maine is a good shirt. And I sold it for $15 plus shipping, so $22.80 with a flaw. So not bad, guys. All right, well, you probably won't hear from me till Thursday. Then I'm going to nonstop be doing editing videos and cleaning up my garage and putting things away and showing you a lot of things that I get hopefully today and tomorrow. And so guys, thank you. Have a good day. It really does help if you don't mind commenting or giving me a thumbs up or subscribing if you haven't. I think I have a lot of, you know, content that's coming. I know I keep promising, but I have a milk bottle haul that we'll be doing, and I have a big oven that I'm going to ship that I'll show you that's worth like over $200. Hotels and motels use them, that's why. So I will show you that in a few days. And but anyway, take care. Thank you guys for joining me today. Bye-bye.